Hello guys, so back to, I told you guys I was going to use this, I'm going to watch out for these heads and shoulders and this 1 hour step index from the last class we took yesterday. I want to use this as a little explanation for you guys. While we were contemplating on this heads and shoulder yesterday, if it was going to form, the candlestick was about somewhere at this point right here. It was still forming at this point right here. So now you guys can see that the heads and shoulder pattern has completed. You can see this is the left shoulder, this is the head, this is the head, and this is the right shoulder. I must commend one of my students that caught this pattern. Anyways, what I want you guys to know is this, because yesterday while we saw this pattern, it was just the right shoulder has not yet formed. It was just at the start, or somewhere at this point. Now you don't enter. Remember I told you guys that you must wait for the right shoulder to form as a newbie before you enter the market, because most times when you enter it right here, once you've confirmed the left shoulder and the head, if you enter it right here, the market might be entering a sell for you. Good, you might think you are winning the trade, but when it gets to this point right here, the neckline, which you can see clearly right here, when it gets to this neckline, it's going to shoot it, spring it back up, and this will cause those who enter the market too early, it will cause their accounts to get blown. They will lose their money. And after they lose their money, they will discover that the market will start coming down again. That's why I said you wait for the confirmation of the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. You can see it. So it's better you wait to see this highest point in the right shoulder forming, that has formed. Then you can enter the market somewhere here as a sell next time, so that while it will be going down like this, it will put you in some good amount of profit. Now this is the neckline you are seeing right here. It has broken the neckline. This market has broken the neckline. This market has broken the neckline. As you can see, it's gonna keep selling until it gets to this point. This is the target of the market here. This right here is the target of the market. So I want you guys to take note of these heads and shoulder patterns very well. This is almost like one of the images I sent to you guys some time ago. This is looking exactly like one of it. So pay attention to something like this whenever you see it in the market like this, especially when you see the head that goes so high like this. When you see a head standing out like this, especially when you see a head standing out like this, then look for confirmation of the left and the right shoulder. Then you enter your sell. Okay, so I just said let me do a video on this to show you guys. I'm going to pause this video here. Okay, so on next time when you see something like this, you enter a sell from this point. From this point, remember I tell you, you must wait. Even if the market is selling, even if it goes a little and you see it is still coming down, don't enter the market. Make sure it forms this higher higher high. Okay, make sure it forms this higher high. Then from this higher high point, the point close to the head, you enter the sell. Then put your stop loss 30 pips ahead or 20 pips ahead. Make sure you always use your stop loss. Put your stop loss right above there. Then you just relax and wait. You don't have to rush out of the market. Since you have confirmed that it's a head and shoulder pattern, you don't rush out. All you do, put your stop loss and you wait. I think from here to this point here is over 100 pips. That will give you a very reasonable, good amount of money. Okay, so like I said, this is the target market. We're going to watch it. and I'll get back to you guys on the class this evening. You can see the time is to 6. It's to 6. It's to 6. So I'm going to get to you guys around 8 o'clock. By then, I believe this market must have gotten to this point. So let's observe. This is the point here. There is 9. You know why I'm putting it at this point? You can see this double bullish setup you are seeing here. When you see these two candles like this, especially when sorry, let me get this stuff off. Okay, especially when you are seeing a candle like this, and it went up to this point. Whenever the sell gets to this level, it must reverse. Either it goes back up, all the way back up, or it goes up a little and then breaks it. But whenever it gets to this point, it must go back a little. More react. So for a quick scalping, once you just see the candle has gotten to this place, maybe it's just stretched to this place, just enter a buy immediately, and it will give you like, I think, 30 pips or so, or 20 to 30 pips, and you just get your profit and get out of the market. So we're going to watch this trade. Remember, this is your left shoulder. I think let me take these indicators out so you can see my chart clearly. Let me take them out. Okay, now good. You can see the chart clearly now. So you see it's the left shoulder, the right shoulder, and the head. Left, right, and the head. This is the neckline, which has already been broken, as you can see. And now this place that is broken is going to form a strong resistance. You can see that it's going to form a strong resistance in the market now, because it has broken. It's a support. It was a support initially. This is the support, a very strong support, but it was broken, and now it's going to form a strong resistance for any candlestick that's going to be try to get to this point. When it gets here, it will go down. Okay, so this market is going to get to this level before either it will break it again to continue the downtrend, or it will go back up. So let's watch the market, guys. This is a very, very nice head and shoulder set. Nice one. You can see it. Okay, guys, I'll see you guys in the class. Thank you. Make sure you drop your questions and watch this video properly. Study the candlesticks properly. Thank you.